We have the Town Challenge Cup, Oxford University Women's Boat Club, and Nereus and Okeanos from the Netherlands. Yeah, an aggressive start there off these blocks.
I think this is only the 3rd year of this event.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Adrian? Yes.
And the event only started today.
Yes.
So here the Oxford crew steering a little bit over towards the boat, the boys, but looks like they're sorting themselves out. These girls rowed in their blue boat this year for Oxford. And here the composite from Nereus and Okeanos moving out to probably a length already with about a minute gone.
As we move up to Remnham now, and that looks like some pretty composed racing. They're almost paddling. The rate is right down for the crew from the Netherlands.
They look a really confident crew, don't they? Because they're not that far up, but they've already had the composure to drop the rating, and that's a very mature crew. I just hope if we don't see any crabs like we did the last 2 races and put some pressure on them.
3rd time lucky, hopefully, for these leaders. But Oxford University Women's Boat Club, they're still racing all the way down.
So the Dutch crew is a development crew, and they raced the Bosbaan Regatta last weekend, and also raced the Poznan World Cup. So the Dutch team is investing in these young ladies, in 22, 23, 25 years old. They are possibly the next group of girls that are going to come into this Dutch 8 that we saw earlier this afternoon. And they look really confident in the way they're delivering this.
They do. You see the shot from above there, and I love the way the Dutch row. They're so long, so relaxed. I mean, that's just uncomplicated rowing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing how a country like Holland has such a cultural emphasis on their rowing. You can just tell a Dutch crew from generations, because they just have this languid, loose, maybe it's the Dutch laid-back culture. We're trying to find the easiest way to get anything done. And they look so loose in the way they row. I mean, it is really nice to watch.
Yeah, a little look over her shoulder there. Just looking out for the finish line. Still a little way to go as they come down past the steward's enclosure.
Yeah, yeah, just having a look there, making sure she's steering the right course. Coming down here. That was the now to the bow lady. Oxford crew still having a big race at this. The steering is a little bit over towards the Dutch crew, but it feels like the Dutch crew has this under control. I wonder what would happen if Oxford got a little bit more on terms and the Dutch had to put a bit of a spur in to stay ahead.
They look fairly composed. The rate's right down. They're having a fairly good time of it at this point. I would think that provided the Dutch are keeping an eye on what the Oxford crew are doing, I think they'd find that turn of speed relatively easily. But these boats do change speed very rapidly, so they do need to be careful. But clear water lead over Oxford University. 4 women in that boat, all from the blue boat at Oxford. They raced at Henley Women's but came up against the US Naval Academy in the 1st round of the Champion 4.
And here the Dutch, they've done a good job here making things as comfortable as they possibly can, because as they go through this event, the quality of the opposition really is going to rise.
So a nice comfortable win there for the crew from Nereus and Okeanos from the Netherlands, defeating Oxford University Women's Boat Club in the Town Challenge Cup.